So I'm gonna start by just addressing what we touched base in our first video. This is the third video. The first video was all about to understand where muscle testing information comes from and the latest developments in muscle testing, just to get out of our minds and our field all the old beliefs that muscle testing has to be live in person. You cannot do remote muscle testing, or you cannot do self muscle testing. So I think we already dismantle all these old beliefs. The fact that you can test someone who's in China, or even someone who is in a spaceship, like, I don't know, an astronaut. You can muscle test an astronaut live, because we are working on the quantum field. We are not working under Newtonian laws, but under quantum laws, right? So we explain that our information comes from our higher self, who connects with the universal intelligence and the divine creator, and we can get all the information that we want, and that we deserve to know the truth, and that we have the power to know the truth. We have been granted with that gift to know the truth. That was the very first video, right? The second video was different, was about how to start muscle testing accurately. Because believe me, I've seen many people who go to their chiros or to their practitioners, and sometimes they get different results. So I had to give a lot of thanks in this end to the people at Quantum Techniques, and now to the practice that I belong to, which is Healing Solutions, because through the years they've mastered the skill of knowing how to test accurately. They found all the pitfalls, common pitfalls to avoid, and how to get to a very full accurate testing, right? And that's what we touch in video number 2. The process is a little long. It can feel a little complex for people that are new to this, but it's for our best and highest good, and it's for us to make sure that we're testing consistently with an accuracy, right? So I also did another live video, which was a summary of that very second video, which was about how to muscle test accurately. And we touched on reversal. Reversal is something very important, because when you're reversed globally or chronically reversed, you are not healing. I know a lot of people in this audience, a lot of us have or are going through some chronic conditions, and getting out of reversal is some of the most important things. And we checked how to test for reversal, right? I want to be healthy, should be strong. I want to be sick, should be weak. And if you don't get those results, then there's something going on that is slowing down your healing. And that's the very first step that we need to address to start healing, right? Here's the good news. Once we go into video number 4, which is gonna be, I'm thinking about doing it this Thursday or Friday, we're gonna start testing how to unreverse ourselves, and how to find what is it that is reversing us in our bodies, in our energy fields, such as toxins, pathogens, emotions. We're going to be able to find a lot of things and start clearing ourselves. And also, for the first time, I'm going to be able to work with that audience live, whoever tunes in. And that is why I'm saying it's very important that you tune in next time. This video is fine, because you're going to be able to watch the recording and get the learnings. But for the next video, which is video number 3, you want to be in, because I'm going to be able to go in and work with the live audience, get into your energy fields, and at the same time helping you unreverse, which is something amazing. This is something really good, so you can start healing and you can start testing better. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to do that in the second half of video number 4, which might be Thursday or Friday. I'm going to post it in the Facebook site, in our group, so you can tune in and you can know when is this happening, okay? So that's basically a summary of video number 1 and a summary of what video number 2 was. And then I did a small video, a short video, which was basically refreshing everything that we learned in video number 2, okay? Vicky, today we are practicing different techniques, right? We're going to be practicing different techniques. We're going to talk about how to test, and we're going to talk about how to work with our bodies. That's going to take like a full hour, right? The next time we're going to go into our bodies and start clearing stuff. I'm going to teach you some clearing techniques. That's going to be the difference between next session and today's session, okay? I don't know if that answered the questions. I answered your question, Vicky. Okay, so based on that, let's get on to what today's video is about. Today's video is about practicing some testing modalities. Not every modality is the best for yourself. I've tried, I'm going to talk about 15 or so modalities today, And let me tell you, for my own body, the one that fit me the best was the hitchhiking technique, or the thumbs up technique, however you want to call it. I tried them all. I was practicing very hard and fast, and some of them were better than the other ones, but at least I ended up with this one, which was very convenient for me. Okay, so we're gonna go really quickly in what this hitchhike or thumbs up technique is. And as again, the way I do this is a yes, okay? I can twist my whole hand, my whole finger, and this is a no. I cannot twist my whole finger, right? That's kind of the basic one, and that's the one I'm using. That's the one I can recommend to you. It's cool because it allows you to, I'm gonna tilt my camera. It allows you to have your other hand here to ensure you don't reverse through the testing process. So you are just having a one-hand technique. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, right? And I can start testing whatever I want while I hold the belly spot that we talk about in video number 2, and I can start doing my testing for whatever I want, right? There are some other techniques that we're going to talk about that sometimes they require both hands. So it's a little bit more complicated to hold your belly spot there. We're going to talk about that, okay? A few things that I wanted to address for testing. It requires practice, but the first recommendation that I give you and that I've been given is to look for the first sign of resistance, right? When I'm testing, I want to be healthy, I keep going, I don't feel any resistance, right? And I can twist all my thumb all the way. And then when I do that, I want to be sick, I want to tune into my body. I want to probably sometimes I close my eyes and say I want to be sick. And as soon as there I feel the resistance. And then I stop there. That's the very first thing that I recommend you to practice. I used to force it at the beginning. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. And then I look for the minor differences. That can also work at the beginning to make sure you have some results, because I was hungry for the results at the beginning. But the more you tune into those subtle those subtle changes in your body, the better you're gonna deserve, because you're gonna be starting to tune into your own intuition. So it's a balance between I want results and a balance that I want to start learning how to tune into those subtle changes in my body, right? Iona, no, we didn't do this before, so I'm just getting into the nitty gritty of the practices, right? Another way is sometimes we have one hand that is more sensitive than the other ones, right? So you can also try with your left hand. I want to be healthy, right? I want to be sick. You're gonna find that one of your hands is gonna pull you a little bit more than the other one, and that's also important. You can try switching hands, right? Another technique, it's just snapping your muscles and do, I want to be healthy, right? And then I want to be sick. That's gonna get you more immediate results. Again, it's not the best technique to learn how to tune in with your body's subtle changes, which at the end of the day, once you become a skilled muscle tester, you're gonna be able to tune in into those subtle changes, and that's gonna be amazing. All right? Hey, Carrie, welcome. We had a lot of people. I'm sorry, there were some internet connection problems. We were going out on and off, so I hope everyone can jump in again. Okay? So those are the recommendations, right? Look for the first sign of resistance, for the subtle changes. Try to play with your hands to see which is your most sensitive hand, and then balance the immediate need for results versus learning how to tune into your body and learning to recognize those subtle changes, right? So that's the first technique that I'm just going to teach you. This is the thumbs up, right? I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, right? There's another technique, which is the hand lift, which has also worked for me. This is my second technique whenever I don't feel like I'm doing this. It's called the hand lift. What I do with the hand lift is I put my arm straight, all right? And then I say, I want to be healthy. This is like a police traffic stop. Stop, right? Stop, right? For me, I want to be healthy goes all the way here. And when I say I want to be sick, see? I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I don't get the full twist. And I like that because here I can go a little strong and I can go for immediate results. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, even if I push it, my hand is not going to go tilt all the way back. So that is a second technique that also does only require one hand, and you can hold your belly spot with your other hand. So I'm going to do it again. I want to be healthy, stop, I want to be sick. It doesn't go all the way back, right? If you're really tuning into your subtle body changes, I'm going to do it I want to be healthy, it stops there. So it's even more evident, right? But this works whenever you need immediate results. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. It doesn't go all the way back, right? So that's the second technique that I wanted to teach you. Then there's another one that is very similar, which is called the finger lift. This is not great for me. I use it. I use it sometimes, but it's not the best one that it fits me. It can fit you because it fits a lot of people. It's the finger technique, right? I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. See the difference? I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. It doesn't go all the way back. Problem with me is with the fingers. Sometimes I'm used to put too much strength into my fingers, and I say I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. I can force it unintentionally, right? So it's for you to tune in and to find out if this is the best technique for you. The finger lift technique might be the best one for you, right? So it's for us to pick. So that's the third technique. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick, right? Now let's go to the thumb lift, right? The thumb lift is one that I like a lot. One of my huge persons that I admire the most is Tom Miller. He's the quantum energy healer practitioner that helped me heal from my ankylosing spondylitis. He uses it, and it's called the finger lift. So I'm gonna tilt my camera here, and this is about putting your fist on your table and then lifting your finger. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. I am not that sensitive with that one. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Sometimes I go very close between both, but he's a very skilled practitioner. He got to a point where he can say, I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, and he does it really fast. And you can get there. That could be your key technique, right? I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. So that is technique number 4. That's the thumb lift technique, right? Then there's another one called the pistol technique, okay? Which I like the pistol, or I also like the like give me a beer technique, right? The pistol is like you're holding a pistol and you say, I want to be healthy, right? I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. You see, the pistol doesn't turn all the way back. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. I like it like, hey, give me a beer. I want to drink a beer. Hey, I want a beer. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick, right? You can feel the difference there. So you can say, I want to drink, I want to have a drink, I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, right? So that's another technique. That is technique number 5, which I call it the pistol or the give me a beer technique. I like it associated with beer because I like beer. There's another one which is called the flip the wrist technique, which is next to your waist. All right. So it's similar to the pistol. You just put your wrist right next to your waist, and you use that as the pivot, and you say, I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, you can rotate it all the way back. I want to be sick, it's not going to rotate all the way to the same area. And because it's a one-hand technique, you can use it with your belly spot. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, right? That's another technique. That's called the flip wrist technique, okay? And you anchor your hand to your body, to your waist, right? So there's the sticky finger. That's not the best for me, but a lot of people, I have a good friend of mine, Cheyenne, who uses it, and she does very well with it. It's about seeing how sticky your finger is, right? Your finger can get really soft or sticky depending on a yes or a no. So people do like this. I want to be healthy, soft. I want to be sick. Yeah, your finger will get trapped in trying to rub your finger one against the other one. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. You see the difference? So you can do it with a sticky finger, or you can do it with a fingernail too, right? You can get your nail against fingernail, and you can say, I want to be healthy. You rub the nail. I want to be sick. It gets trapped a little bit. You can feel the difference. This is amazing because your body is reacting on an energetic level that it just makes it's harder to rub against each other, even with the skin or even with the nails, right? So this is the nail. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick, right? It doesn't work very well for me personally, but I've seen a lot of people who do great and amazing on the nail technique. Okay, there's the finger flick technique. Okay, and I use it this way or this way. You can say, I want to be healthy, right? Or I want to be healthy. Boom. It's like when you're playing these little balls, right? I want to be healthy. And then when you say I want to be sick, sometimes the finger will get trapped. So, or the finger is meant to get trapped. I want to be sick, it gets trapped. I want to be healthy, it moves, right? I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. So try with that one. That might be yours. The other one that I've seen a lot, and it works for a lot of people, and you're going to see a few Facebook videos on this, is the middle finger pushing down on the index finger. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy and can push down. I want to be sick. It's a little harder for me to push. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, right? You use your middle finger to push your index finger. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, right? So you can try with that too, okay? So far we have 9 techniques so far. We're gonna get to number 10 that I like. So this is one that I like a lot. This is the palms up, okay? This is, I want to be healthy. You turn your palm up, right? I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. For me, it gets trapped in the sideways. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. Once you get good at it, I've seen one practitioner who does it amazingly. He just does this, you know? But I recommend first practicing with the full palm. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. And you can keep holding your belly spot, right? I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. This great practitioner that I know, he just does it this way. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. He's just moving his wrist all the way down. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. And he does it in a very fast way, so he's a great healer, and he can get very, very quick results. So that works very well too, right? So we have the arm twist, okay? Now let's get to some of the older ones that are very well known, but they require a little bit more of work, okay? The most famous one out there is the O-ring technique. The O-ring technique is that you do a ring with one hand and you try to break that ring with the other hand, right? I want to be healthy, I cannot break it. Carrie, wow, there are so many ways. Yes, there are so many ways because our bodies are going to find the best way for us, right? We have different preferences, exactly. So this was the most common one. Yeah, I want to be healthy is strong. I want to be sick, the ring breaks, right? Now you have to learn how to apply exactly a very similar pressure each time. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick. I want to be healthy, I want to be sick, right? Another way to do the O-ring is try to break it with 3 fingers, right? I want to be healthy, right? Or I want to be healthy, you keep it strong. I want to be sick, it breaks, right? I want to be healthy, keep it strong. I want to be sick, it breaks, right? So, yeah, Marilu, the palm twist, I like that too. It's cool, right? You can practice with any of these techniques until you find the right technique that is the easiest and the best for you, right? The problem with the O-ring is that it's difficult to do the O-ring and at the same time hold the belly spot to make sure you don't get reversals, right? So I'm just gonna tilt this. So sometimes what you do is you do the O-ring and then go back to your belly spot. Typically the rule of thumb is that you have 5 seconds. Whenever you're holding your belly spot, even if you take your hand out, you have 5 seconds in which you're gonna still be unreversed. So it's a little bit more complicated, but you can do this. You get out your hand, you do your testing, a yes or a no, and then you immediately go back. It usually takes less than 5 seconds to know the results. So you're gonna ensure that you're gonna be always unreversed, okay? So that's the O-ring, okay? Now I'm gonna go with some other ones that are older and that Kairos use and then some other people use. They're cool, but they're a little bit more complex to use it if you are trying to do a lot of muscle testing like I do, if you are a practitioner, or if you're trying to get a lot of results, or you're trying to heal yourself from something, which we're going to teach in the next video, right? So one is the sway technique. So let me just get prepared for that. Give me a second. The sway technique and you might have heard about it, is about tilting your body back and forth and look for that answer based on how your body tilts, right? So I'm gonna try to show you a little bit on how to do it, right? And people do this, right? Put your hands here, and you can put your fingers in your belly spot, and then you can say, I want to be healthy, and then wait where your body sways. Mine, whenever I say I want to be healthy, it's gonna sway forward. When I say I want to be sick, it sways backward. I want to be healthy, it's gonna sway forward. I want to be sick, it's gonna sway backward. This, what I found out, is the easiest for the ones who are just starting with muscle testing to get accurate results, okay? But in the longer term, it's gonna be really hard for you to start doing that when you are trying to heal someone or you're trying to heal yourself, right? Imagine like you're counting frequencies. How many bacteria do I have? More than 0, more than 1. It's gonna be a whole, like, with the hands, you can go very fast and very easy in a very powerful way, right? So yes, the sway technique is good. It's very, very well known, and people are gonna find it easier to find results at the beginning. But the hand techniques at the end of the day are more convenient for when you're getting advanced and you're getting progressed in muscle testing. Okay, so that's the sway technique. There's another one which is also cool to get accurate results, which I'm gonna show. So let me show you. This is called the bending the waist technique, right? So let me show you. When you bend your waist, you can try to do this, whoever can. Like when I say I want to be healthy, I'm gonna try to touch my shoes, right? And I can go, this is amazing how much I've healed. I used to have ankylosing spondylitis, I couldn't even bend down. So that's the power of quantum healing, you know? I say I want to be healthy, look all the way that I can go, and then I say I want to be sick, and I want to try to go the same way. And my body locks. I just can't go further, you know? And when I say I want to be healthy again, woo! When I say I want to be sick, just my body will not go further. So if you're starting with this and you're trying to get to specific result, I'll say the sway technique and the bending the waist technique are very good for people who are starting with muscle testing to get more accurate results at the beginning. Then again, hands are very convenient, right? There's another one that is the leg lift technique, right? You can lift your leg, right? You can lift your leg and you can try to push it. Let me try this. I want to be healthy, right? Let's try again. You try to resist with your leg, and when you say I want to be healthy, it won't go down. But if you resist and you say I want to be sick, there's no other way but it to go down. It will just weaken, right? I want to be healthy, resist. I want to be sick. You'll find the leg going down immediately. So that's another technique. Again, not very convenient to do a lot of like rapid healing or massive testing or fast testing, but it's very good for people who are beginning. And then there's another one that I want to put it out there because it's from my friend Isaac that he came up with. He's a great energy healer too. And what he does is when he goes to the buffets, he wants to test the foods, right, at the buffets. And he doesn't want to be in the middle of people just doing this or doing that or doing all rings. So what he does is he uses his pants, right? You can try to hold your pant and say, this food, and we're gonna talk about how to test for foods in a second, but you can say this food, right? This food I want to be healthy. That means the food is good. This food I want to be healthy. Like, for example, I'm bad on Coca-Cola. I'm going to say Coca-Cola, I want to be healthy. It goes immediately out. I'm also bad on, like, I don't know, strawberry cake. I know I'm bad on strawberry cake. Strawberry cake, it just went out. But if I say, I don't know, rice and beans. Rice and beans, I want to be healthy. I'm good on rice and beans, right? Rice and beans, I want to be healthy. Potato, I want to be healthy. I'm good on potato, right? I'm not that good on wheat. Wheat, I want to be, you see? Wheat, I want to be healthy. So you can test for your food without making a big of a noisy thing, just by working with your pants too, right? And trying to pull your pants. All right. So those are the 15 techniques that I wanted to talk about today. And before moving to testing for toxins, I want to open it a little bit for any questions that you guys might have. So please start shooting something before I move into testing for toxins, okay? Any questions? Hi, Dennis. How are you? Yeah, Carrie. When you're at a grocery store, you can use this. You can totally use this. And Kraft Mayo is not, because Kraft Mayo is not only eggs and oil. It has a bunch of other stuff that usually is not good for us. So sorry, Kraft guys, for the anti-publicity. We're gonna get into that, Iona, in 2 minutes more. We're gonna get into what are the things that we can test, but the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit, Iona. We can test for everything. We're gonna have fun when I tell you what can you test for. Mary, maybe we get a quick review of all if time. Oh, I'm just gonna go through it really quickly. Hitchhike, thumbs up technique. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Hand lift. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Finger lift. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Thumb lift. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Pistol. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Beer. Give me a beer. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. The flip the wrist technique. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. The sticky finger technique. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. The nail. The nail is I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Okay. The middle finger pushing down the index. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. The arm twist with the palms up. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. Right. The O-ring. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. It breaks. The sway technique. We talk about that. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. See? The bending the waist technique. I want to be healthy. You go all the way down. I want to be sick. You're gonna find that you can't go all the way down. The leg lift technique. I want to be healthy. I want to be sick. It goes down. The buffet technique. Coca-Cola. I want to be healthy. Rice. I want to be healthy. Rice is good for me. Coca-Cola is not good for me. Okay. So I hope that works for you. I just did a summary of the 15 techniques. Okay. And because I have many questions, I'm going to move about how to test for everything, because we can test for almost everything that we wanted, because we have the power to know truth. Okay? So let me tell you about what a toxin. Lots of disease caused by others close to you offloading their bad emotions on you just delaying. That happens, but only if you have open doors, right? If you fear that they're going to hurt you, that their emotions are going to cause pain on you, they could, especially if we're empaths. We're going to talk about that later on, because us empaths are the ones who typically go into chronic conditions, but we have the power and we have the ability to heal that, not by suppressing, but by knowing what's truth, that no emotions from others can hurt us. But we've been programmed in a way from ancestors and generations that emotions are bad and that others' emotions are bad. So that's a whole process about healing, which we're going to talk about later. Probably in the next session, I'm going to touch a little bit on that. But the more you are truth, you stay in your truth, and you know that others' emotions cannot hurt you, and not even yours ones. And no matter how dense your emotions are, we're meant to feel them without rejecting them. That's the path to heal for an empath, and we can talk about that later. Okay? So I'm going to go into testing for toxins, right? What is a toxin? I want to talk about what a toxin is. A toxin is something the body cannot process out. Okay? It gets stuck in your body. You cannot process it out. We are meant to transmute everything that comes. Everything that comes is meant to go away, right? And we're meant to process it. A toxin is something that the body cannot process it. And even one molecule of it will get stuck in your body and your body cannot flush it out, all right? That's what a toxin is, because strawberries can be a toxin for me, but cannot be a toxin for someone else, right? For Peter, he can eat strawberries. So we cannot say strawberries are toxic. Is that my body for some reason is not ready to process the strawberries, and Peter's body is ready to process strawberries. So who defines what a toxin is our own ability to process that substance through our bodies, right? But we can test what is a toxin for us, right? And the test basically is, I like to do it on two levels. The first one is to test whether this substance is a toxin at all, whether I can process it or not. And the second one is whether this substance, aside from being a toxin, can reverse me. Because a reversal, we're going to learn later, is something we should really pay attention to, because it's something that stops healing at some level in our bodies. All right? So if I'm testing, let me test, for example, bread for me. I know I'm not good on wheat. I want to test bread, so I get a week. When I say bread, I get a week. That means bread is a toxin for me. When I say bread, I want to be healthy, it's also weak. That means it is a toxin, and it is a toxin that reverses me. Those are the two levels of testing for toxins. But if I test for water, I say water is strong, right? That means it's not a toxin. And I'm going to say water, I want to be healthy. It's strong too. It is not a toxin, and it's not a toxin that reverses me. So you're going to find things in which you might find that it's a toxin, but it doesn't necessarily reverse you, all right? And so that's good for you to know, because a toxin that doesn't reverse you is less, is not as bad as a toxin that reverses your organs, lungs, tissues. And we're going to learn, when we start learning how to clear reversals from our bodies and all of that permanently, that's going to come really useful. But you always want to go those two levels, because sometimes one level might test weak while the other one might test strong. So with these two levels, you make sure that whatever you're testing, is good or bad for you. All right? So you can test a lot of your food with this. You can test, I don't know, meat. For example, meat, I want to be healthy. I'm good on meat. What else can I test? Butter is good. Butter, I want to be healthy. It's good for me. But if I test for cheese, it's a toxin. Cheese, I want to be healthy. See, for me, it's a toxin. Cheese is a toxin. But cheese, I want to be healthy, is a toxin that does not reverse me. Okay? So you always want to go those two levels to make sure if one of those two levels tests weak, you want to stay away from that food, right? So I wanted to talk about that. The most common toxins are typically wheat for people, dairy, citrus, and nightshades too. You might want to test for any time before you eat nightshades. You might want to test them. Tomato, I want to be healthy. Potato, I want to be healthy, and see how are they testing for you, right? So we touch base on what is a food toxin. Now I want to touch base what is a food intolerance. That's something different. A food intolerance is something that you cannot digest with 100% effectiveness. So something might not be a toxin for you, but depending on the quantity you eat of it, your stomach or your digestive system might not be strong enough to digest it with 100% effectiveness, and you're going to feel heavy and you're going to feel something in your gut. We're going to get Adriana into an air environment in a second. We're going to touch base on that. We're touching foods right now, but thanks for the question, Adriana, because we're going to touch on that. Okay? So going back to whatever you cannot digest. For example, I used to not be able to digest parsley very well, depending on the quantity. So the test for testing for digestion is different, and I'm going to teach you. You're going to put one of your hands as a karate chop behind your head, behind your neck, and then you test. Parsley, I want to be healthy, is weak. Parsley, I want to be healthy, is weak. Okay? So I cannot digest parsley, right? But if I say just one pinch of parsley, right? One pinch of parsley, I want to be healthy, that's fine. So you can even say, okay, what is the amount that I can eat without digestion problems? And you can say more than one pinch, 2 pinches, 3 pinches, 4 pinches. Okay, now I know I have to limit the amount of parsley that I eat, right? So you can find out what you can digest and what you can't, right? Always by doing this and say, this food, I want to be healthy. If it tests weak on any of those two levels, that means you cannot digest that food very well, all right? Typically, and this is a secret for you, whenever we believe we've gained weight overnight, is that you are not digesting a food. Because when the body finds out that you are not digesting a food, the body is trying to put all the liquids in your body in your belly, so that the liquids can start pushing that food out. And suddenly you say, oh my God, why is my belly going up? Like I feel a little bit overweight. No, you're just not digesting a food. As soon as you start digesting a food, you start, oh, I'm losing weight. So it's very good to know whether you're digesting something or not, because that can also make you feel a little bit bloated, a little bit with inflammation and overweight, okay? That's going to help you adjust your diet too, okay? So now let's get to Adriana's question about inhalants, right? We can test our personal care items. That's the first one that I wanted to recommend you. Test your shampoo, test your soap, test your shaving cream. Taste everything you put on your body and that you feel at some level is going to stay in your body through the day, okay? And typically personal care items can come as a toxin for you in two levels. It could be a contactant, because the skin is going to absorb something of the chemical and the body might not be ready to process this out, or it could be an inhalant, right? I have a lot of clients that, especially the shampoo, there's some cheap shampoos that have so much perfume, so many chemicals, and the shampoo scent stays in your head for the whole day. So you're smelling that, and your body is not good on that. So you can test. You can go to your shower and take your shampoo, or you can even think about your shampoo. And you say, that shampoo, right? Oh, it doesn't reverse me. That shampoo, I want to help you. Okay, it doesn't reverse me, but it's a toxin for me. Or that shampoo weak. Oh, that shampoo is weak, and that shampoo, I want to be healthy. Oh, you know what? That shampoo reverses me, okay? And that shampoo is a toxin for me, so it's bad. And you want to change your shampoo. You want to do the same for your soap. This soap, I want to be healthy, or this soap, I want to be healthy, right? So anytime one of those tests weak, you want to stay out of that, and you want to change your soap, your shampoo, your creams. For women, your makeup. You want to test all your makeup to see if that makeup is either a contactant or an inhalant, right? You just have to say, you have to think about, okay, is this going to affect me from a contactant point of view or an inhalant point of view? Just think about it, and you say this cream I want to be healthy, right? This face cream I want to be healthy. And you can know whether your personal care items are affecting you too, okay? Mary Badway, yeah, we get real specific. Yes, you can go through your personal care items. You can go through your air fresheners. Air fresheners are, I used to work for an air freshener company when I was a marketer in the corporate world. So I can tell you our bodies are not equipped right now. Like I haven't found anyone that is equipped to process the chemicals that come out of the air fresheners, right? Those scents are chemicals, and our bodies are not equipped to process them out with 100% effectiveness. So most of them are a toxin for us. So you just can go and just to test. You say, hey, that scented oil that I have that plug-in is weak. That plug-in I want to be healthy is weak too, on both levels. It's reversing me, and it's a toxin for me. Now for mold, you can do the same. Think about mold. You think about mold in your head, and you can go room by room, and you say, on a mold level that affects me, or that is a toxin for me, you can say, all mold, okay, all mold I want to be healthy. Or you can think about the mold and you can say, all inhalants I want to be healthy, either or. And if it tests weak, then you might have a mold issue in that room or in your house that you want to explore, okay? So we talk about, laundry detergents in the clothes. Very important, A lot of us are very sensitive. And sometimes the most sensitive ones, like I was at some point in time, we reverse even to detergents that say free and clear. For example, all free and clear, I was buying it instead of Tide, because Tide is like, this is the worst. It has a lot of toxins in it, and once it's stick in your clothes, we're going to talk, Vicky, about how to unreverse you in the next video, how to clear toxins out of your body in video number 4, right? Right now, I just want to make sure everyone knows what is bad or good for them, right? What about other people in household? Can you ask for all people? Yes, you can ask for everyone in your household, Kimberly, right? You can, and we're going to talk about it when we talk about the bodies, but you can test for your partner. If that toxin is reversing your partner, you say, for Peter, right? I'm testing for Peter, and then you can get the answers. Or if your question is about how about my partner's shampoo, you can test. Maybe there's a lot of people who their partner's shampoo is what is reversing them. It's not even their own shampoo, right? So that's important, right? The other way, just to test the room, sometimes you walk into a room and you don't know what you're testing. You can say all inhalants. All inhalants, I want to be healthy. Oh, there's some inhalants here, so I should better stay away from this room. I know there's something going on. Okay. What about other people? Interesting. Thank you. Okay, Kimberly, you're welcome. Okay. I was talking about laundry detergents. Yes, Vicky, if a food reverses you, of course, you don't want to eat it because it stops your healing for whatever you're healing, all right? And you're not processing it out, okay? And we can learn how to heal from that too, to get to a point that we're strong and we can process most of our foods, right? Detergents, right? For detergents, again, when they get stuck in our clothes, they get stuck for long, very long, and that scent can reverse us or can be a toxin for us and can cause some pain and certain symptoms on us. So test your detergents. I'm telling you, not even all Free and Clear was 100% good for me. I had to go to 7th generation Free and Clear. That's the only one that for me at some point in time tested good. That detergent, that laundry detergent, I want to be healthy. Good, I'm good. When I eat old Free and Clear, it was that old Free and Clear, okay? It was strong at the first level, but old Free and Clear, I want to be healthy. It was bad, so it was bad for me, right? So make sure you test also your laundry detergents. You can test your clothes. Even if you don't know what laundry detergent was put on it, you say, I'm going to put these clothes. From an inhalant point of view, these clothes, I want to be healthy. Sometimes when the clothes have gone to the dry cleaner or to the laundry stores, even those substances can be a contactant for your body. So think about that too. From a contactant point of view, these clothes, I want to be healthy. No problem, Iona. You can watch the replay. Thank you for showing up. So you can test for all of that. What else? EMF. EMF is important, right? A lot of us are sensitive to EMFs or used to be sensitive to EMF, and there's a way to test for EMF. You can just step into a room or in a house, and this is the EMF position. You put your hands to the side of your ears, right? You say all EMF, and then you can test, I want to be healthy. If it tests weak, then you know this room, from an EMF point of view, this room, I want to be healthy. Oh, it's weak. So now you know that there's EMF there, right? So you can test a house or a room for EMF and whether there's EMF affecting you, okay? People's energies. So now it gets more interesting. There is some people's energies that we are not processing, right? That we believe if we believe someone is toxic for us at a subconscious level, we're not going to be able to process their energies and they can be a toxin for us. It could even be a toxic for us that it can reverse us and stop our healing. So we want to test my partner's energy, right? My wife or my husband's energy. His energy, I want to be healthy. Oh my God, so I have a problem with that person's energy. And there's something to do there. I am not of the belief that yes, we can say there's people that are very toxic, but it's a two-way street. It has to do also with our sensitivity to some people, and it has to do with the beliefs that we have about their energy hurting us. When we have those beliefs, we are kind of putting ourselves out there vulnerable to those energies, right? Thank you, Adriana. Thank you. You can watch this later. Okay, so we check foods, we check inhalants, we check contactants, right? You can also test all your substances against a health benefit, because sometimes the substance might not be a toxin, but they can be bad for you from an energetic point of view, for something specific. You say, you know what? Against my headaches, because I usually have headaches, maybe my laundry detergent is good. This laundry detergent, I want to be healthy, but against my headaches, this laundry detergent, it tastes weak. So it might be causing some harm at a specific level. So always think about the symptoms that you have too. You can do your toxin testing to make sure something is not a toxin, But after that, I recommend to do a second level testing, which says, okay, I know this is not a toxin for me. I wonder if they affect my headache, or I wonder if they affect my stomach issues, or they affect my sinuses, or they affect my histamine, or they cause inflammation in me. You just have to think about that. And then you test that substance. That substance I want to be healthy. If it tests weak, like you just did, then there's something about that substance, that food, that inhalant, that pill that is causing you some symptoms, right? So you can test against inflammation, against histamine, against headaches, against fungal overgrowth. We all have yeast in our stomach, but we don't want it to overgrow. So sometimes sugar might not be a toxin, and we could be digesting it. But sometimes some sugary foods might cause fungal overgrowth. So you might want to test against fungal overgrowth or against fungal infection. This food I want to be healthy. Oh, now it tests weak. So I better stay out of this food so I don't get a fungal overgrowth or a fungal infection, right? So now I want to get into something really cool, because we can test whether something is for our best and highest good or not, okay? And this is really cool. So this is not anymore about a toxin testing, and now we can test even decisions or choices that we want to make in our life, right? But even we can go to our foods, right? Whenever let's say a food that didn't score as a toxin at all, but you wanna see if this food is good for you, it's good for your health. You can test, is it in my best and highest good to eat broccoli every day? You can get a yes. Is it in my best and highest good to eat meat every day? It could be a no. So you can always ask what is in your best and highest good and get an answer for that. This is the one that I use the most for most of my decisions, because you can test it for foods, for substances, for supplements, for medications. You can use for decisions about how to move forward with this, right? Instead of reading the future, because I don't like reading the future too much with muscle testing, because we have free will and all things change. You can say, based on where I am today, should I buy this car? Is it in my best and highest good to buy this car? And you might get a no, because your higher self might know that there's something about this choice that might not be in your best and highest good. But based on what I know today, is it in my best and highest good to buy this car? You can get a yes, right? Is it in my best and highest good to date this person, right? You can test for that too. Sometimes you are very invested because let's say that person is very attractive and you're, oh my God, you can get a yes when it's really a no. So there is when you want to use your testing body. Hey, you know what? I like this person a lot, and I'm getting that that is in my best and highest good to date her or date him. Can you test for me? And your body can say, okay, testing for Juan Carlos. Should he date this girl? No, I'm getting a no. And that's a more unbiased testing and an unbiased opinion from someone else. But you can test even these decisions, you know. Score. You can even score, and that's so cool. I love that, right? For example, you can score, let's say you want an online date, right? And you find a match, right? And you can even say, is this my best and highest good to go out with this person? Yes. Okay, but let me score this person. And I know like it's going to sound very materialistic, but you're scoring at an energy level. Let's say the best person in the world, my twin flame, is out there, and that's a 10 out of 10 match. She might be somewhere, or he might be somewhere. How does this person test? More than 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not 8. Let's say more than 7.1, 0.2, 0.3. Okay, that's where it gets weak. Okay, this person is a 7.3. I think I'm going to give him or I'm going to give her a chance. So I can go out with this person, and there's going to be at least an energy match. Of course, a lot of more things can happen during the day, but at least you know you're going out with someone who is a match energetically, and you might have a good time, and you might build a very good and strong relationship there, right? You can score a lot of things, right? So some of the things that are important and that are very recommended for all of us is decisions about health. This is something that I really caress, and that's something that has helped me a lot on making decisions about my health, right? For example, supplements, right? When I take a supplement, the first thing that I want to test if it is a toxin or not, because some supplements can be a toxin for you. But let's say, I don't know, let's make something up. I'm going to think about vitamin C, this vitamin C that I have on my drawer, right? Even able to test if I have not met, yes, Mary, even if you have not met this person, if you just have it online and you have the picture, you can test, your higher self knows this, okay? So I was talking about a supplement, let's call vitamin C, for example, right? This vitamin C is clear. This is vitamin C. I want to be healthy. So, okay, it's not a toxin. Now, is it in my best and highest good to take this vitamin C? Yes. How beneficial is this vitamin C for me? And you can say if 10 is the most beneficial supplement that is going to help my healing right now, let's test this vitamin C more than 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's just a 4, right? And there's something else that could be a 10, right? So you can even test for that, right? Now, there's supplements that might be very beneficial, but that could also be detrimental, right? It might weaken you on one aspect, and it might strengthen you on one aspect. So you also want to, you can test. This supplement strengthens me, yes. Okay, but it also weakens me, yes. And you can test, okay, how much that is strengthening me, like a 9 out of 10. It weakens me just to 1. Yeah, it might cause a little bit of gas, maybe. And then I decide to move forward with the gas because the upside of this is amazing, right? So you can test, everything you can test. This benefits me, or this weakens me, right? And there are going to be things that are going to be tested in your best and highest good, even if they weaken you a little bit, because the upside, they strengthen you, or they're very beneficial. But you might want to go into the process well informed, and you can test whether something weakens you or not. Doctors and healers and treatments, that has been for me amazing, right? That is basically how I ended up doing my choices on a coach, on a healer, on a chiro, on a doctor. I can say, and I can read in the internet, and I can say, okay, this is a great doctor who has a great reputation to heal Lyme. Okay, let's say this is a 10. Okay, let's assume the best out there in the world is a 10. How much does he score? More than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 is good. I might go with him. Oh, but there's this other, I don't know. There's this healer of Panchakarma in Santa Fe. Let's test that person, even though she doesn't have the bells and whistles and all of that. And then she might test a 9. You don't know. But your higher self can give you a little bit more of information, and you can start comparing doctors and treatments, right? Should I do a stem cell transplant? Yes. Oh, yes. Should I do it with this company that charges $20,000? Yes. Should I invest in this? Yes. Okay? You're about to invest $20,000 on getting your stem cells transplants to heal, but then you can test, is there another better option? And you might get a yes, right? Okay, how about activating my stem cells through some energetic process? Is that better? And you can get a yes. Okay, let's compare them, let's score them. Activating them through an energy healing process, how much is it out of the best treatment that I can do? It might be a 9 out of 10. Stem cell transplant, it might be a 5. You can even say, okay, how about investment decision? And you can score your investment decisions that way. So you can put whatever you want into the decisions, and you can test those type of choices that are very important for us. Because these are health choices and are very important for us, my recommendation is to use your bodies to confirm what you are testing, to confirm your scorings too, right? So, pendants, for example, right? I have an EMF pendant here. This shields me from a lot of strong EMF frequencies, even though I don't react to EMF that much anymore. But this tested an 8 out of a 10 in a set of EMF pendants that I got online. And I decided to buy the one that tested a 10 out of a 10 because it has the best EMF protection. But as soon as I put it in, I had a lot of emotional issues, right? I was picking up on people's bad energies. I had nightmares. And the reason was that even though it was the best against EMF, I should have tested this pendant weakens me because it was weakening me on some other level, right? So you can test against EMF is a 10 out of a 10, but does it weaken me on some level? Or you can even test, is it in my best and highest good to use that pendant? So I ended up with this. This is a shungite. It's a Russian stone that is natural. The other one was like a little bit man-made. So this doesn't give me any emotional issue or any nightmares or any sleep problems or anything like that, right? So that is why sometimes we want to ask whether something weakens you or strengthens you, just so you go and you're very well informed before you make decisions. What else can you test? You can test for homeopathic remedies, right? For homeopathic remedies, just so you know, the homeopathy is typically has the vibration of the toxin itself. So when you test this homeopathic remedy, you're going to get a weak right there because it's going to be a toxin That doesn't mean you don't need that. That is why the test of best and highest good comes handy. And you can say, this homeopathic remedy is weak at a toxin level, but you can test, is it in my best and highest good to take this homeopathic remedy? Yes. And you can test the dose, because sometimes the homeopathic remedies have a dilution. Okay, what's the best dilution for me? More than 10x? Yes. 20x? Yes. 30x? Yes. 31x? No. Okay, so my best dose is 30x or 30C, however, whatever the convention of the dilution is. So not everything that is a toxin is bad for you, such as homeopathic remedies, right? They can come in really handy because they have a different way of getting into your body and achieve some healing, right? So that's what I wanted to share in terms of testing stuff, right? You can time travel. This is something very cool about muscle testing. You can say, you know what? I ate something 2 weeks ago when I went to this restaurant back then, and I felt really sick back in the time. Let's time travel to that day. Okay, this asparagus that I ate, this asparagus, I want to be healthy. Oh, it was bad. You can just, with your intention, time travel and test for the moment that you want in history, and you'll get the results of that moment. So that's really magical, because you can do that, okay? You can say, you know what? I had a meeting 2 years ago, and like this person that I met, I really felt bad around him or her. Maybe his or her energy was a toxin for me during that time. So let's go back to that meeting I had 2 years ago. These people's energy, I want to be healthy. Oh, that was a toxin for me probably, right? So you can time travel with testing, right? So that was the second part of this video. I just wanted to throw out there a lot of things that we can test for. And please, and I know there's a lot of information here, so just use the comment section to ask for anything that you want about how to test for things, right? We have covered how to test for toxins, for food intolerances, personal care items, laundry detergents, mold, test against specific issue. If you write something in a paper and lay it on our body, can our body read it? Our body is pretty, yes. The body, but it doesn't matter. You can put it in your body or not. You can put it in a paper and just fold it and put it on your desk. And you say, against whatever is in that paper, is this good for me? And it can tell you a no, you know? So, yes, Mary, the results on food can change if your body has changed, or if you're going through an emotional issue today. You can be more sensitive to a food than yesterday when you were not going through an emotional issue. But also, Mary, what I suggest is that you check for blocks to testing, because one day you can be blocked for testing, and the other day you might not have those blocks for testing. That is why we want to get through video number 2, which is very important, to make sure you are 100% free of any blocks to occur testing, 100% free of any deception in my testing, 100% free of spiritual attachments, attack, obstructions, interferences, 100% free of all non-physically attached fields. You also clear some typical curtains. You make sure you don't have a cortical split, you don't have any hydration issues, and then you're good to go, right? Sometimes you might have some blocks to test, and some days you might not. So yes, but for food, some emotional fields can make you change. Or basically, you might be just healing, right? You're feeling trauma, you're healing something, and now food became acceptable for you, that is not a toxin anymore. Okay? Going back, summarizing, we cover how to test for a toxin. We cover how to test for a specific field against my inflammation, against my histamine, against my headaches, against a fungal overgrowth. This food, I want to be healthy. This shampoo, I want to be healthy. This deodorant, I want to be healthy, right? We've covered testing for our best and highest good. Is it in my best and highest good to date this person? Is it in my best and highest good to take this supplement, to take this homeopathic remedy? We've covered scoring. Okay, how is this person a match for me? More than 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's a good match. Or scoring a doctor, a healer, a treatment. Oh my God, so this doctor looks amazing, but he's just a 6. You're right, there's a lot of marketing there, but this other person looks as amazing, and he or she might be a 7 or an 8, or I might find my 10 right there, right? So that also helps a lot. And We cover time traveling. You can time travel to the past and you can test for any moment in your life and you can muscle test and get your answers, right? So that's the second part of this video. We cover the 15 testing modalities and how to test for stuff, let's call it that way. Is it possible to get answers that you want rather than the truth? Sharon, yes. And that is why, Sharon, what I use is I clear curtains, and you might want to watch video number 2. I clear here and I say, I'm clearing as a curtain all my desires, all my beliefs, and all my intentions, right? And then you test for truth. Now, if you really have a strong desire, then you call your body. And your body is going to be bias-free, and he or she is going to be able to test for you if it's something important, right? So that's the answer for Sharon, all right? Now let's talk about using your bodies, because that's one of the big initiatives that I'm trying to have here, that I believe is going to be very important for all of you. You have no idea how much easier it is when you are going to muscle test for your bodies to get answers about them than to get answers about you. The sensitivity that you have to be tuning to yourself to get that answer for you requires a lot of practice and a lot of like fine-tunement to get it. To be very comfortable at the beginning. It's a practice process. You're still gonna get true answers, but it gets so easier when you test for your bodies. I'm on the phone and I'm testing for Isaac, for Cheyenne, for someone else, boom, boom, and I get the answers right away with no bias, with no emotional investment, and it's amazing. And they can do the same for us, right? So now when you learn some healing techniques, we're gonna teach you guys in video number 4, how to clear ourselves from some toxins that might be in our bodies, right? And when we learn that, we can also use our bodies to treat each other. And that's amazing because you're gonna save a lot of money. And I'm gonna repeat it again, you're gonna be able to use the practitioners for the complex stuff, for the stuff that we've prepared ourselves for the stuff that we've practiced so much. If you have Lyme disease, if you are in severe pain, then we can get you out of there with specialized deep scans. But if you just want to clear a food or a soap or a shampoo, something that is there, you can just call your body, or you can practice to clear that on your own, and you're not gonna be spending a lot of money on that. I mean, I can do that for you, but I don't feel it's fair to use the amount of money that I charge by a minute to just clear you for milk or for wheat. If you can learn that on your own, or if you can use your body to help you clear from that, that's where a win-win is, because once you come with a practitioner like me, I'm going to be able to get my hands dirty into the interesting stuff, into healing you deeply for something else, so that we can get you out of that chronic condition, that chronic pain, or whatever is affecting you that is deeper, right? Is it possible to get the answer that you want? Oh, yeah, I already answered that question. So get yourself with your bodies. If you don't have a body yet, please post. I'm gonna open a post. I'm gonna ask for whoever doesn't have a body yet to please raise their hand and say, I do not have a body, and we're gonna try to match you. A lot of people, they have their bodies already. For the ones that they have their bodies already, I suggest that you start calling them and getting with them on the phone and start testing stuff on you. All right? Is this thing good for me? Can you test this milk for me? Can you test this meat for me? You can start testing your food with them. Start practicing. Call them. Get their phone numbers. And say, you know what? I have this list of my menu list, my grocery list. I want you to test my grocery list for me, and I'll test your grocery list for you. How about that, right? And that's the very first thing that should be amazing. Then you can do your personal care items list, right? Okay, this is my brand of deodorant, my brand of shampoo, the soap that I use, the shaving cream that I use. And then get on the phone with them and go one by one and say, test for me my personal care items. I'm going to test for you your personal care items. You have no idea the power and how valuable it is to have a body. It's going to help you practice, and it's going to help you save money. Okay? And we see the clearing preconceived ideas, emotions, the gesture you use. Was it just circle around ears? Mary, it was you touch perfume point, and then you swipe your hands above your both sides of the head, and then you tap 5 times, and you say, I'm clearing these desires, intentions, beliefs. And then you go. Had one but not available, so could use one now. Yeah, Myrna, we'll get you a body. Don't worry. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk in this video, right? So I'm gonna open it for 5 minutes or so of questions. This was a long video, but it's breakthrough because you're gonna learn the techniques, and I want you to get to a point where you can use your bodies. Next video, I'm gonna repeat it again. Please tune in because I'm gonna be able to go live. And if you haven't been able to clear your reversals, I wanna be healthy, I wanna be sick, I'm gonna take the live audience and I'm gonna go and try to clear the reversal for all of you at the same time. I'm a little bit more skilled on the process to do that. So I'm gonna do that. And it's gonna help a lot of people in chronic conditions to jumpstart their healing, right? Of course, you can reverse again if you still have the offending substance close to you. But all of that can be tested with your bodies and you can find what is it that is reversing you. But at least we're gonna get you out of reversal during that session, and it's going to be very valuable. So questions, please. I want to open it for questions now. Any questions? Come on, guys. So I know my root cause of my chronic illness are heavy metals. Is it possible to clear them in the quantum field? Yes, it is possible, Regina. It is possible. Thank you, Marilu. Yes, once I teach you how to clear stuff, you're gonna get a big part of it, right? You can test for your heavy metals and where they are stuck in your bodies, in your body and all of that. The most important thing is to get those heavy metals out of your body that are chronically reversing you. There might be more stuck in some specific organs and tissues, but we're going to address that later. Any other questions? Will this live session be recorded to watch again? Yes, Laura, it will be. Thanks, Regina. I love you too. Vicky, so, okay, when you are trying to score an item, so I'm gonna teach you how to score, right? You have a yes and you have a no, so you wanna use the more than. Let's say I want to get to score something, score a supplement. If 10 is the best, I can say this supplement is more than 1, yes. More than 2, yes. More than 3, yes. More than 4, more than 5, more than 6, it will be a no. That means that more than 5 test strong and more than 6 tested weak, right? That means that this item scores a 6. Hope that answers your questions, Vicky. Right? Whenever you score, you can go more than 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually start with more than 0 because that means I can get to a 1. More than 0, weak, is no good for me. It scores a 0. But more than 0, yes, I already know it's a 1. Right? So, I hope that answered your question, Vicky. Awesome. Awesome. Just remember, decisions that have a lot of emotional say in it, call your bodies. They're going to be able to validate that test for you, right? That is why having a body is so powerful. Any other question, guys, before I check out? I'm about to check out, so please shoot. Shoot. All right. I think we're done now. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. In the next video, we're gonna be able to start learning how to heal ourselves. And that's the part that I caress the most, you know? We're going to be able to check our bodies if there are ingestants, contactants, inhalants, injectants stuck in our bodies, if there are pathogens in our bodies. I'm going to teach you how to clear them. And I'm going to teach you how to clear them for your bodies too, right? So now we're starting to heal, right? But I hope now you understand why is it that I wanted to do this in the different sets of videos, because we had to understand where the information is coming from. We had to get to a point to test accurately. We had to get to a point where we find what our technique is. Is the finger, is the hand, is the thumbs up? What is it that is going to serve us the best? Now we know that we can test for stuff that is good for us to make choices in our lives. Our higher self is there to support us at every point in time, to put that information from the universal quantum field that is there for us, from God that wants us to have that information, right? Elaine, yes, you can name whatever you want the bacteria. You can know if it's salmonella or if it's strep. You can do whatever you want. Sometimes the body doesn't need to know the name. It will just clear that as far as it identifies that there's a bacteria there, right? So yes, we can do everything with this. This is like magic. It's amazing, and it's there to help us heal. So yes, we wanted to make sure that now you know the power that muscle testing can give you, and you will be able to tune with your own intuition. And finally, in the next video, we're gonna start learning how to clear stuff from our bodies that are causing some havoc at this point in time. Okay? We're gonna also learn how to clear some emotions too that might be there stuck in our bodies. Okay? False beliefs and all of that. So with that, I'm gonna say goodbye. If I want to test an item is good for my daughter, do I need her permission to test? Vicky, because if your daughter is underage, you don't need her permission. When we are responsible for someone, we can just go in and test. You can test your daughter without her knowing. Yes. If she's an adult, we want to ask for permission. Okay. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. So thank you so much, guys. It was amazing having you. This has been a great video. I hope a lot of you guys can comment. Please comment your questions. Comment with all the questions you have. I know there's a lot of information. I'm gonna go one by one. I'm gonna try to answer them. If you have something more personal, you can message me. A lot of you guys have reached out to me for personal sessions, so I am taking some personal sessions. So for deep healing, you can message me, or you can go to my Facebook page, which is Quantum Shift, and we're gonna redirect you through the Healing Solutions team to have the personal one-on-one sessions. But any questions that you have that are not a full session, or if you want to have an exploratory call or anything like that, just reach out. I'm open for that. And thanks for your company now. And it's been great. Thank you so much. I love you all. And thank you for the time. Bye-bye.